So welcome back, Level 1 NCEA physicists and Earth space scientists, continuing on with the astronomical internals that we're doing in class. And today we're looking at how the sun is essentially the source of energy for all life on Earth. So the key to this is photosynthesis. So in photosynthesis, what you're doing is using the radiant energy from the sun to be converted into chemical energy. And the way that plants do this is in their chloroplasts, which contain chlorophyll, a green pigment. And what they do is they capture carbon dioxide and water from the atmosphere, water vapor from the atmosphere, through their stomata, which are little holes in the leaves. And then inside the chlorophyll, they use light energy from the sun to transform those two chemicals into sugar, which they use for food, and a waste product, which we find quite useful, called oxygen. Okay, so and oxygen we use to respire, and respiration is the process in the opposite direction, where we use oxygen to convert the sugar that we eat, or the food that we eat, into energy in our mitochondria. Okay, so it's critical. So the product or the driver, the energy from that process, or for that process, is the sun's energy. So this is also where food chains and food webs come in. So basically the solar energy is transferred from plants, which are primary producers through the process of photosynthesis, to herbivores who eat the plants, and then consumers like ourselves, or lions and tigers, then eat the herbivores. That's where we get our energy from, and then they all die, and decomposers like fungi then decompose us or break us down to where they get energy, and they bring energy back into the soil and the system. Okay, that's where the cycle is kind of linked back up again, because those nutrients are used by the plants. But the primary point of this slide is that the energy for this process of these food webs comes from the sun. It's the primary source of energy. We as humans also use solar energy for electricity through our solar panels, for example, in our houses, which convert the solar energy or radiant energy into electrical energy, which we then use for heating our homes and for cooking using electricity. We can also heat cold water, for example, using the solar energy directly, and we can also use it for cooking if we create, for example, solar cookers, which can use the radiant energy directly through radiation, which then is used to heat objects. So essentially, in summary, the sun is the ultimate source of energy on planet Earth, okay, and plants use the solar energy to convert the solar energy into chemical energy, or sugar, through the process of photosynthesis inside their chlorophyll, or in the case of their chloroplasts, which contain chlorophyll. Then we get that energy by eating the plants, or eating the herbivores that eat those plants, because we're omnivorous. And humans also use solar energy in other different ways through, say, solar panels, which convert solar energy into electrical energy. We can also use it to heat water, for example, or provide a way to cook food, for example, using solar cookers.